This is not your regular lesson. I'm going to be using a brand new tool from OpenAI called Canvas. And I went through a series of steps in order to make this work. And I'm not going to go through them all with you, but give you an idea of what Canvas is able to do. Is it ended up giving me a speech about tossing a beanbag across a room and what you're learning from that. And I asked it to edit the speech for a high school audience, change the tone. And it did that. It updated it. And then I asked it to give me comments on how to improve that speech. And it updated that speech. Then I asked it to make each paragraph in that speech into a card of a deck, add a headline and a graphic to each. And it created a separate little segment of here's the speech as a presentation, essentially. And then I wanted to add graphics, which it did for each card, asking me, do you want another one? And then I asked for the speech in markdown format, which allows me to just copy and paste it into CueCam. In CueCam now, I have been using the Safari connection to show you what we just went through, but by copying and pasting, everything just went into cards. I'm going to downloads again, and I'm going to grab that graphic, add them to that card. When it's green, it works. So, and then when I go in and edit, I'm going to fill it. So it's going to basically turn it into a background image. There we go. And I'm in the background with it. I'm in the foreground, is in the background. Maybe on this, since there's such light things, let me change the not immersed, but let's say individual. New union. There we go. And I could make it obvious that that's a bullet by right here putting in an option 8. There we go. And that's a little bit better formatting wise, and I'll do the same thing here. So I've got the first two. So I've got card 1 and card 2 up there. Lessons for Life is card number 3. I don't know if I've got my graphics in place. Card 1 is that. And 2 is every time you throw, you're gauging distances are just like a basketball. And then number 3, because it's filling the full screen, it's a little bit wonky, but that's okay. And next one is practice. And you're going to get better at things. And that, I don't need the next one. And I don't need this one. A final word. Take out the window dressing. Great effort, great results. High school kids, right? Let's get the content out of there. Whee! And we're going to make that into a background image. And yes, thank you. So what do beanbags and rockets have in common? Today we're exploring what seems to be a simple topic at first, tossing a beanbag. But did you know that even a simple beanbag toss involves the same physics that help rockets reach space? So it's true, but as you've probably noticed, there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. In fact, think of a basketball. Why does every toss teach you something? Every time you toss a beanbag or shoot a basketball, you're engaging the forces of gravity and motion, which are part of the laws of physics. But this isn't just about science, it's about life. Think about how you had to adjust during this activity. Maybe you missed a couple throws at first, but then you started to figure it out. Success comes from trying and learning and improving, adjusting. So whether you're tossing a beanbag or chasing a personal goal, remember this: plan your actions, give it your best shot, and don't hesitate to tweak your approach. Every effort gets you closer to success. Every attempt gets you closer to hitting your target. So thank you for your focus and effort today. Keep aiming high and striving for your targets. You've done an amazing job. And that is a presentation that came from nothing with some help along the way.